Let's move on to a story that's perhaps more grounded in the reality, which is the Circle IPO'd just a few days ago, and its stock rallied by more than 200% on the first day of trading, starting from $31, hitting over $90 by the end of the first day, and that continued into the second day. I think the peak was a little over $120, and at the time of recording, we're looking at about $115 per share. So a wild success for the Circle IPO. Apparently, it was 25 times oversubscribed on the roadshow, which is something that like the banks who back the thing do, that they go around the country trying to like drum up buyers, right? So 25x oversubscribed. One of the buyers of the IPO reportedly is BlackRock, which acquired 10% of the company, according to reports. Obviously, that signals BlackRock's bullish stance on the stablecoin industry. And just in general, I think the success of this IPO is a strong indicator that the market wants like a TradFi version of exposure to the crypto industry, and especially to this whole stablecoin narrative. There's been a lot of criticism of the Circle IPO, like questions about what the relationship is with Coinbase, like they have to give a certain amount of their profits away or something. But I think maybe the takeaway here is don't mid-curve it. Everyone knows that stablecoins are going to be big. This company is like the premier like stablecoin company in the US. It shouldn't be a surprise that it pumped, that it's doing well.
A couple takeaways for me for this is, number one, kind of to echo what you were saying, but the appetite for crypto companies in traditional finance is quite high. And I think this is just going to give the further green light for other crypto native companies to IPO as well. Gemini, I think, is looking at it.
Yeah, they just filed.
And
they just filed.
And then I would say what I saw online, which I also think makes sense, is I would bet on Ripple trying to IPO in this cycle before this cycle is over. Man, I bet Ripple will really make headlines. That's what I would imagine. So again, this might be the beginning of crypto IPO season in the US.
Yeah, for sure. Supposedly, BitGo and Kraken are both making preparations to IPO as well. And then I think one other angle here is that the success of this IPO may speed up stablecoin legislation actually getting passed. So one commentator, Andrei Grachev, who is a managing partner at Falcon Finance, said, quote, "You can't ignore stablecoins when one of the top issuers is filing quarterly earnings and subject to investor scrutiny. It forces transparency and accelerates the need for clearer rules."